might be unfair a bit. And, well, do both Kentucky guys, Willett and Fowler.
Comparison?
But,
Comparison?
fuck, that's pretty bad too, you know. These guys are sort of depraved in Kentucky. No fucking previous education. So I thought, well, you know what? I got drawn Sunday with McCall, put me with Willett and Fowler.
There you go.
I'm sorry I missed that. I was talking.
Yeah.
That's not unusual.
This isn't all about you, so just shut up. Anyway, so on Sunday morning, 2 days ago, right, I'm on the tee with Fowler and McCall and Willett. And
That was a good force.
I cut my finger. I had a couple of double Band-Aids on it in the first tee. Willett said to me, "What do you do to your finger, John?" I said, "Oh, I was cutting vegetables, and I cut the fucking thing right through the vegetable into my finger." He said, "Oh, shit, that's too bad." We're on the fourth tee, and he said, "What'd you do to your finger, John?"
I can't do this.
I said, "Paul, we've been over this 3 fucking holes ago." Paul's no dummy. He said, let's not go there. He said, "At the end of 18, tell me how many times I asked you about your finger." So, anyway, I thought after that game, I thought, shit, I got to do the Kentucky guys. I love them dearly. They give me a lot of pleasure, entertainment, a lot of laughs too. So
It's going to be fucking good.
it's better be good, eh, Ronnie? Yeah. Ronnie, volatile Ronnie, fucking. I'm afraid to fucking roast him, you know. Put a contract out on me. But you know what? Short-term memory is not that bad. Paul thinks fancies himself as a playboy. Because he has a different woman every night, even though he's been sleeping with Ronnie for 20 years. He forgets.
That lucky son of a bitch!
He's a lucky bastard, you know. Short-term memory's not bad. Anyway, I'm going to do my same deal I usually do. It's a press release from the Benina Daily News. And the headline went like this: "Night on the town lands 2 Kentucky men in custody."
Wouldn't be the first time.
A man from a prominent Lexington, Kentucky family has been charged with a series of criminal offenses. Paul Willett, while vacationing at his Florida residence, has been cited for causing a disturbance, being drunk and disorderly in a public place, and having liquor in a place other than his residence. A second man, formerly of Louisville, did I say it right?
That's close.
Louisville,
Louisville.
faces similar charges in addition to 1 count of assaulting a police officer. A police report was provided to the Daily News, giving a summary of the evidence as follows. Apparently, after drinking several glasses of bourbon at a local golf club near Bonita Springs, the 2 accused then drove to a sports bar at the Coconut Mall.
They're out.
Mr. Willett admitted taking in the car 2, 3, 4, or 5 open bottles of bourbon, which he'd taken from his grandfather's private stock. Upon arrival, the pair then attempted to socialize with the 85 or so patrons in attendance at the bar. Mr. Willett began shaking hands with each person, introducing himself and explaining that his grandfather was the founder of Willett's Bourbon Distillery in Lexington, showing the label on the bottle to verify his story and identify himself as the founder's grandson. Hi, I'm Paul Willett. Hi, I'm Paul Willett. Hi, it's Paul Willett. I'm Paul Willett. That echoed throughout the premises as some of the customers grew uneasy. In the meantime, Mr. Fowler demanded that all of the TV sets in the bar be tuned into a Kentucky basketball game. The bartender felt a little intimidated and did as Fowler asked. Then Fowler shouted, "Turn up the volume, asshole, I can't hear." Both men then proceeded to finish the bourbon, becoming more loud and obnoxious as they watched the game. An undercover police officer working on the drug squad happened to be in attendance and noted that both men were becoming extremely intoxicated. He noted that their breath reeked of alcohol. Pupils of their eyes were fully dilated, and they staggered badly while going to use the men's room. The officer called for backup and decided to arrest both accused. As Willett came around to shake hands again with the officer, the officer put the cuffs on him. When Fowler saw his friends in cuffs, he immediately accosted the officer, shouting, "What do you think you're doing, motherfucker?" The officer replied, "You're also under arrest." Fowler threw a couple of wild rights, missing the officer and hitting the wall. Willett tripped getting into the cruiser and fell face first on the asphalt pavement. Pebbles appeared embedded in his forehead as he and Fowler woke up in a cell this morning. "This doesn't look like my room," said Willett. "Were we drinking?" "Good of you to stay overnight, Ron." Both accused intend to retain Cash McCall and plead not guilty. Willis said, "We didn't do nothing wrong. It was just too much fun." Fowler said, "If you had quit shaking fucking hands with a cop, we'd have been okay." Case is remanded for 2 weeks.
That's good.